Previously on Duct Tape Garage.
We are going to the AHRA No Name Nationals in Sikeston, Missouri, September 19th and 20th. Thanks for coming to Duct Tape Garage. I'm in between projects right now with this engine tear down, so I've got some body work to do on this old Trans Am, and I want to start by stripping paint on the quarter panel. You can see it's all peeling and rusty, so I want to get a lot of it down to bare metal to make sure that my new primer has something to stick to. And then I'm going to actually roll the primer on with a foam roller. I've never done that before, but I want to see how it works, and I want as little mess and setup as possible. Real quick, I just want to let you know that we're going to be featuring a viewer project at the end of this video. If you want your project featured and to get some free swag, just email DuctTapeGarageUSA@gmail.com with some photos or video of your project and a story about what you're doing. Whether it's something that just came out of the weeds like this Trans Am, or a full-blown restoration that you just finished. We want to hear about it and we want to share it with our viewers. Now, let's get into it and see how we make out with this bodywork on the Trans Am. All right, so since I am waiting on motor work to be done, I wanted to go ahead and get started on this bodywork and give it a try. I got this surface conditioning stripper from Bauer, and I'm gonna unbox it and see how it does on this, just so I have something to do for the day while I'm waiting on some other things. Oh, it actually came with 3 discs. Here's the unit. Apparently it doesn't come with the Allen wrench needed to tighten this handle down, so I'm just going to hand tighten it for now. Oh, never mind. You have to be smarter than the wrench. It just wasn't at the right angle. It does fit. That's tight. Holy crap. It's reverse threads. Good thing I didn't break the bolt off. Remember, turn it backwards, because that makes sense. I guess it does if you know which way the wheel spins, but you know what I mean. All right, started cracking, so I'm going to say that's tight enough. Don't forget about your PPE. It doesn't only protect against COVID, but it also protects your lungs. Did I get a lemon? So if you can see, this side's not worn as much as this side because of the way I hold pressure on it, so I just flipped it. All right, I got this black primer that I'm putting on, and I already did one coat and it looks horrible. So I'm just gonna put another coat of this on just to see what it does. There's still bare metal showing. So I want to cover it, that way it doesn't rust while it's sitting here, and I'll probably I might end up stripping this all again, but I want to make sure this bare metal's covered. Boy, is this thing rough. I gave it some time, hoping that it would smooth out on its own, but it didn't. It looks good from about 40 feet away, but I want to take this to some cruise-ins, and I think a 10-footer is where I would like this car to be at. So when I do the bodywork for the rest of the car, I'm going to spray that primer. So I'll probably just strip this back down to bare metal and spray it as well. But I'm going to leave it like this for now, so I have a good base over the metal. At least it's not going to sit here and flash rust. So there you have it. It's not a good idea to use a paint roller for your primer on your car. It might work for your house or your cabinets, but if you want that glass smooth finish, a paint roller is not where it's at, unless you want to do a bunch of sanding. Well, that's it for this episode. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe if you want to see more of this content.
Now it's time for our featured project. This week we're featuring Vintage Adventurer Drives. He's known as the 4-speed swap guy, and he's got a Ford Pinto that he's working on, along with some other interesting things. He's got some junkyard tour videos, and some really great content over on his channel. The link's in the description.
If you want to have your project featured on an episode, email DuctTapeGarageUSA@gmail.com with some photos, videos, and a description about what you're working on. And when it gets featured, we'll send you some free swag. That's it. Thanks for watching. Have a good one, and we'll see you in the next one.